Kemba Walker's not having monster nights on the score sheet, he's still affecting the game in all kinds of positive ways. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Josue Pavon. I think we've kind of talked about recently how Kemba Walker is kind of not having those explosive offensive nights recently. He's not going off for 35, 40 points. He is here and there, but he's having more steady nights where he might get off to a slow start or he's just giving the ball to the person with a hot hand. And that can be just as beneficial for this team.
I love it. This is something he's not necessarily used to, but that's a good thing. He spent all those years in Charlotte having to be the guy to get guys or get their team out of a tough situation, whether it was a 10-point deficit, 11-point deficit, whatever the case may be. It was Kemba, get us out of this game and give us a win. Now he has weapons, he has options, and he knows when to pick his spots. It's been an adjustment period for him, I think, more than anyone on this team, and I think that he's been doing an excellent job of that. The reason why he's such a threat, or why he's been an all-star so many times, because he's always an outside threat. So that alone just changes things defensively when it comes to spacing, and that's what gives guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown their opportunities. So I would love to see him to continue to do that. We know he can take over games, and he'll pick his spots, and he'll know when to take over and when to distribute. That balance, he's really mastered that, and I think he's only going to get even better throughout this road trip.
And I think a good indication that Kemba is not really getting mentally down on himself for having not big offensive games is because in the game on Wednesday night against the Grizzlies, he didn't score a field goal in the whole first half.
Right. It took him a while, too. A lot of attempts there.
But when he hit his first three, he mockingly
like
cheered
the sarcastic
for
cheer,
himself. He threw his hands in the air. He was
yeah.
finally. And then the ensuing possession, he knocked another three down. So It was like the monkey off the back. But just that simple sign shows that Kemba doesn't care if he's having an off night as long as his team is winning, which isn't always the case for a player of his caliber in the NBA.
Right. He's looking at the scoreboard. Jason Tatum came up when we were talking about how he could have taken over the game and how he could really – he's been doing that. We've seen that throughout the regular season. He's like, I'm embracing that. I tell him, look, when you're feeling it, go for the kill. Right. Be the closer. I can do it, but I want to see you do it as well. And that kind of tandem is what you want to have, especially when you're heading towards the postseason and closing out the regular season. So, yeah, I love what kind of leader he is. His personality really resonates in that locker room. You're seeing the difference with the guys, a lot of joking around, a lot of smiles, but also you're seeing it on the basketball court. So that's been incredible for this guy. Please, guys, if you haven't already, I'm sounding like Grant Williams right now. Vote for Kemba Walker because he should be a starter. I will not dye my hair pink, but he should be a starter. I do believe that because of how important he is and how valuable he is for this team.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And this Garden Report is brought to you by
dye my
CarShield.
hair pink. Can you imagine?
I didn't think you were going to say yes to that one. But this is brought to you by CarShield. Call 800-CARS-6000 and mention code GARDEN, or go to carshield.com and use code GARDEN for 10% off. That's carshield.com. Use code GARDEN. For all the rest of our Celtics content, head to our website at CLNSmedia.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel at CLNS Media.